something. It's gonna blow your mind. Not really. Ready? Ready? It's my cardistry trick. That was clean. It wasn't that cool. Liquid Death. Still waiting for you to be a sponsor. This is a good flavor. So I went on a trip to Italy. I stopped at numerous places, the main ones being Florence, Rome, and Bologna, and then some other ones scattered in between. So we're reviewing this guy today. This is my first real film camera in my mind, like legit one. The Canon A-1 50mm lens. I really like this camera for beginners. This is kind of, I think they make the AE1, which is a little more on the beginner spectrum. I think it just has less control over stuff. So we're gonna go over the pictures. Last year, I went to London with this guy, little point and shoot, the Kodak FDR-H35. This is a very fun camera. I do love this camera. I'll flash some of the pictures I got with it on the screen. Like, it's not high quality, like the viewfinders. It's a glorified disposable camera, but I love it. Disposable camera looks very cool. It's a big upgrade going to this, when you have to fully focus everything, have to think about your exposure. Yeah, so there's a big difference. I did like it, but with the learning curve, these are the pictures I got back, and I'll show you them all in digital. I have two piles here. One skinny pile, okay? And then this big fat pile. These are all pictures from the trip. That's the difference in thickness. This is all the pictures that didn't really turn out because they were either slightly out of focus or the exposure was off, and these are the only ones that turned out. That's a pretty big difference. That's like, this is essentially half of these. So, these are the ones that turned out, and we'll go through them. I shot, okay, this is the sad part, guys. This is the sad part. I shot 2 rolls of Kodak Gold. There it is, Kodak Gold. And I love that film. I like the color. It turned out really good when I edited all the photos. So, and by edited, I mean I just fixed what the Walmart company did not do very well when they processed the film. And then I shot a roll of, I had 2, but I only got through 1, of HP5 black and white. This is the sad part. I sent this and my 2 rolls out together to get processed at Walmart. Already a red flag that I went to Walmart, but I don't know of any other spots nearby or anywhere I can mail the film to. So I sent them through Walmart because that was my only option. The color film came back. I went and got it, saw there was no black and white, gave it about a week. Then I went back and talked to them. Long story short, I didn't get back all my black and white film. And that's pretty sad because I got some very good pictures of on black and white. Probably some of the best of the trip, or what would have been, and they lost it. So don't get your film processed at Walmart. I know I said last time it was good. Don't get it processed at Walmart. I'm gonna find a place to send mine to. With that, let's dive into the pictures. So this first picture, and I'll flash all these on the screen. Some are better than others, but these are all the ones that turned out. Not all my favorites, but they turned out. This one I do like is of the side of the Coliseum, and it's got the light coming through the upper window there. It's very cool. I wish they had all the original statues. Obviously they don't, but that was very cool. The Coliseum was amazing. We got to walk on the underground. They opened up the underneath, like the labyrinth underneath the floor of the Coliseum. It was cool. And as a 17-year-old guy, I was like, oh, this is sick, from Gladiator, where they walked out and battled. And then as the more realistic thoughts of all the people that died in the Coliseum, it was both chilling and very cool. But that was awesome. I do love this picture. Next, this is a very random picture. To be honest, I can't remember what these pillars were from. I'm pretty sure it was from a famous guy's house. But again, just practicing. I snapped as many pictures as I could. I brought a bunch of rolls for that reason. But yeah, this picture's good. I like the color on it. The trees behind are beautiful. I like the wall. I like the pillars. Obviously, I took the picture. And I don't know if you can see in the background, the back right of the picture, they have these crazy pine trees there. There's more in this next one, but they're just the most beautiful thing ever. And that was in the Forum, which is in front of the Coliseum. These next two pictures are both, whose arch is this? Someone in the comments will know whose arch this is. It's the biggest one there. It's very cool though. I do like these pictures. I like the first one that I'm about to show you the best, but you can see those pine trees to the left. They were just beautiful. But the arch is amazing. Again, the color is great. On these pictures, they come out really bland, the way Walmart processes the film. And that's because Walmart is processing the film, not like a really high-end photography shop. So just a few color corrections. And that's essentially all I do to them. I don't really heavily edit them. I just get them to the way they look when I saw them through the camera. Next, same picture essentially, just centered. My dad liked this one. He likes when the stuff is centered in the frame. I do too. But yeah, this arch is cool. They have, on the inside of them, they have like battle images, and they have one where they're bringing back the Ark of the Covenant, which is really cool. It makes me think of Raiders of the Lost Ark, but very interesting. Next picture. This one I did like quite a bit. I really, really, really like taking just street photography pictures of people, urban photography, kind of. I really do like it, even though I'm not a huge fan of cities, but obviously Italian cities are a little different than the US cities. But I really, really like just these pictures. I really like them vertical. I do like them horizontal, but I just love taking these pictures. Again, color's great, the buildings are beautiful. The scenery in Italy is perfect for taking pictures, so it makes me look like a better photographer than I am, but this picture is awesome. Just a bunch of people in the street, some stairs, and the buildings just curve beautifully. So I love that picture. This next one is not in focus. It's just slightly out of focus, but enough that I like it in a way. I don't think it's a weird obsession, and I don't think it's an obsession, but when I'm not in the US, I really like taking pictures of older people. Main reason is they typically dress a certain way. They'll be wearing, I feel like they just dress nicer for the most part, and if they're not dressed nice, it's more of a, what's the word I'm looking for? It just has more feeling, their outfits they wear, versus like what our generation wears. Not that it's bad, but they just have so much emotion just in their face, in their outfits, the way they walk, their posture. So I really do like taking pictures. But this guy, just a simple picture, nothing special. This one I put on like out of my smile list, big smile being the best, frowny face being not very good. I put this as a nice, I'm happy with it, but it's not my favorite. So let's keep going. This one's not in focus at all, but I still really like it. Just because this dude is dressed to the nines. He's got like a puffer vest under a jacket. I mean, again, old person, dressed perfectly. It just makes your picture that much more interesting. And it's him walking right at me. So these ones were hard for me, because again, I never shot with a film camera where you have to focus it in. So I'm not used to that. Trying to get a guy walking directly at me is pretty hard. But I got better as the trip went on, but I do like this guy. I love the way he's dressed. So, next one, shocker, another old person. Again, he's wearing a great outfit. He's got his overcoat, but doesn't on his shoulders, but not his arms through it. I was just walking behind him, snapped the picture. I love this picture. Next, the Italian markets are always fun. And yeah, this is a good picture. Just some lady buying stuff. She doesn't look like she's from Italy. But the guy behind the counter definitely is. But yeah, just a great picture. All the fresh produce, all the beautiful colors. So I really like that picture. Horizontal too. I try to get horizontals in because I'm a big vertical fan. This next picture is just a fun little car I saw. Again, colors were cool on it. The red from the milk crates, and the blue truck that's faded. So I like that. It's not really even a truck. This is like a K truck, or however you say it. Key truck, K truck. Same market. Another good picture. My goal this trip, and I did get it on the black and white, of course, but one of my goals was, a picture I really wanted to get was, and it shouldn't have been that hard, and it wasn't, was someone smoking a cigarette And I really wanted to get it in black and white, and I really wanted to get him like taking a drag and then all the smoke coming out, just because it's just such a cool picture and very interesting. I got it on black and white, and that's one of the reasons I'm sad. I took the picture and went to my parents. I was like, this is gonna be a sick picture. Of course, it got lost, and I'm left with the pictures that I'm still happy with, but I missed probably most of the good ones. This next picture though is one of my favorites I got. I got the guy, his body's in focus perfectly. Again, an old person. He's got a top hat, he's got his hat on, he's got water bottles that he just got from the store, his newspaper. This dude, it's just so interesting, so much more interesting than just some random kid on their phone. And that's the other thing, most of these old people are never on their phone. This guy's got a newspaper in his hand. When's the last time you read a newspaper or even got one? But anyway, his body's in focus, his water bottles are slightly out of focus, his legs are not, which I like because it adds that movement, because I'm walking and just trying to get him. So I like that everything around him is kind of blurry and there's just this central point that's focused. So I really like this picture. Actually, I like this picture so much, I hope you can be able to see my phone. I like this picture so much, it's my screensaver. And then I have another tiny picture of my screensaver. Next one, when one old person is great, but an old couple, that is one of my favorite things to take pictures of. And I have two pictures of the same couple, one horizontal, one vertical, both. These probably, focus-wise and exposure-wise, turned out the best. Again, I was using, there's an auto focus setting on this one ring. You turn it all the way around where that silver button is. And then there's a green tab here, you can look it up, but it auto focuses for you, which was huge for me. I needed that, or not focus, excuse me. It does the exposure for you, which I really like. But this one turned out beautiful. Again, they're both dressed great. The guy's got a great hat on. It just was a really cute picture. This next one's really good too because they're talking to each other. I do really, really like this picture. But he's got like corduroy pants on, it looks like. It's great. She's got her glasses on. They both got gray and white hair. They're just so interesting. This next one's pretty good. It's a guy, old guy. He's got his shoulder strap bag. Looks like he's coming back from work, all black with a gray hat, which I have. I should wear this for the rest of the video. Won't look good with my outfit. I got this in London, but he's wearing one of these. Yeah, now I'm kind of in character. Although the only people that wear these are like farmers. Anyway, but hey, this guy didn't, so. But his outfit's great. Great picture, walking away from me. Side note, the streets, the amount of cobblestones streets they have blows my mind. How did they lay all those? If someone knows, if there's like a number of how many cobblestones there are in Rome, because this was in Rome, I would love to know because it blows my mind every time I'm there. Okay, this next one is not my favorite landscape I've taken. Shocking to say that because I was in Italy, but it was not my favorite landscape. But it still was good. Colors, again, colors were good. Focus was good. The tree was nice. It's a little dead though, so that was sad, but kind of cool. Add that extra texture, how it's a little alive on top and dead on the bottom. The bridge is beautiful and the buildings behind it were amazing. But on the left, that side retaining wall that's kind of overgrown is not my favorite. I wish it was just all water, nice and clean. But I still like that photo. This next picture I really do like. I know I said it wasn't as interesting. Old people are more interesting because they're not on their phones. This person's on their phone. Just as interesting. The light is hitting her in a very cool spot. The shadow from the building cuts off the entire foreground essentially. And just lights up that building where she is. She's leaning back, hand in the pocket. I really wanted one of these pictures. If only she had a cigarette and was blowing it out, I would have been even more thrilled. But I love this picture. That's a big smile. So, yeah, great picture. This next one, this is my other screensaver, and this is one of my favorite, probably my second favorite photo I got of the entire trip. But anyway, everything about this photo makes me happy. So, I don't know, it might be hard for you guys to see, but there's the building, the trees, and then right in the middle of those trees at that opening of the building, there's a lady shaking out her quilt blanket out of her window, and I happened to catch it just in time. I missed the big flip, but I got, while still hanging out. The color of the building is beautiful, color of the trees are beautiful, the blanket colors are pretty, and it's just, I mean, it is such a cool picture. It made me so happy to see that. By far one of my favorites. How the trees, I mean, again, I just got in position quick enough, but how the trees are framing her window, and it's just really cool. And there's just a bit of her building showing. I just love this picture. That is up there for one of my favorites. So these next two, these are, I would say, I think I have to say, are my favorite pictures that I got. Unless I forgot one, but I think these are my favorite. This one, vertical, I like more than the horizontal. And this is a dream shot. It's a bunch of old guys dressed very nicely. One guy's in a cool jacket that's green with a button-up shirt. The other guy's got another cool jacket on, jeans and leather shoes. One guy's got a vest on with a sweater underneath and then a dress shirt. They all got sunglasses on. One guy's got an earring. It's just a great picture. Two guys have hats on. I love this picture. They're playing cards, which I'm sure you can see. And it was funny actually when I went up there. Because I mean, there's probably, you see 4 guys in this picture. In the horizontal, you'll see there's more. But there was probably like 15 dudes, all who spoke Italian, standing in a circle watching these guys play cards. And I just kind of moseyed over. Just stuck my head in the middle of all of them. Was like, hey, how you doing? And then just snapped 2 pictures, another one. They didn't care. But yeah, great picture. I mean, this is one of my favorites. I even like, it is sad all the graffiti they have on the beautiful buildings, but in this picture I do like that extra texture in the background of the photo, so it's not just plain cream or white. The cobblestones are great. The table they're playing on is great. I love that they have the green on top of it, his bag on the table. Everything about this is just a great picture. This one I was thrilled to get a picture of. Thrilled. It was right outside a coffee shop. This horizontal picture, pretty much the exact same, but you see an extra couple guys. One guy standing there, one guy with a really nice hat on. But yeah, I just love those pictures. Excuse me, I need a water break or a liquid death break. Actually, this is sparkling water. Man, that stuff's good. Liquid Death, sponsor me. I'll be your biggest promoter of all time. I buy all your drinks, except the iced tea. I'm not a big iced tea guy. You can flame me in the comments. I don't like iced tea or sweet tea. I can get with an Arnold Palmer, occasionally, barely. Oh, this is a good picture. Just a couple walking up a street. Very pretty though, the way the sun was coming through the buildings, the little arches. I believe this was in, it wasn't in Bologna. Oh, where was it? I can't remember. It was in a small Italian town outside of Bologna. It starts with an S. I cannot believe I can't remember what it is. Anywho, great picture. Again, good outfits, nice sunglasses. The Italians know style. Horizontal. This is a nice picture as well. People going one way, people going the other way. The light's hitting it well. The building's very pretty. The crown moldings and everything on them are very pretty. The arches, I love arches. And there's a lot of arches in Italy, especially in Rome. That's all my pictures. Now my big takeaway from going from a point and shoot film camera, actually going from a digital camera to a better digital camera, which I'm filming on now, actually to a Canon, a not so good Canon, to a better digital camera, which I'm filming on now. Then I upgraded, kind of downgraded if you think about it, but then I got into film, which I love film. I went to this little guy. I love this camera. I would recommend this to anybody. If you like taking pictures with disposable cameras, do not waste your money on disposable cameras. Get this, and then just buy film anytime you want. Then you can shoot black and white disposable camera. Then you can shoot Kodak Gold. I shot Portra 800 in this camera the first time I used it, and they turned out great. But after that camera and the London trip, we upgraded to this camera, and this guy's a whole nother level. I love film so much more. This was like the gateway to film, and this is the real deal. I don't need to upgrade for a very long time until I get better at it. I love this camera, everything about it, the little action here. not the best noise camera, but it still sounds better than a digital camera. I love it. So I love this camera. The trip was amazing. I highly recommend if you want a film camera, buy this guy. It's like 50 bucks. And a roll of film, go shoot it. And don't take it to Walmart when you need to get it developed. I will find another place to take it. If you guys know a place where I can send my film, and they send it back all developed, and they give you a digital thing, because the one thing I liked about Walmart was it gave me them digitally. If you know any spots that I can send them to, let me know in the comments. Other than that, Liquid Death, please sponsor me. I'm gonna plug Liquid Death right now, even though they don't sponsor me. Go get some Liquid Death at Walmart near you. Yeah, other than that, hopefully I'll be coming out with more videos. I know I took a very long pause from making full-length videos. Kind of just didn't know what to make them about. But I was also waiting for my black and white film, which I can't believe I didn't get back. Don't even get me started. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like, turn on the notification bell, comment down below, share it with your friends. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of this year. We'll go with that. That means I need about 400 more subscribers. So hit the subscribe button. See you guys. Peace.